and that's a problem.
But I also, in
I
fairness to
gotta say, I
Joe,
half agree with that.
in fairness to Joe, though,
Tell me
there's
that
only one
happened.
person. and
What?
You got how many buildings here?
Well, we got no hot water in the kitchen. Well, you know there's miles of pipes in this building. Who gives a shit? It's your job to know which one doesn't have hot water.
See,
So, and I gotta tell you, I'm sick of shit.
that's
We all
exactly
have
what
no
I'm talking about.
knowledge. Well, there's miles of pipes, we don't know which one. Well, then you better start looking for a job, because that's what you're hired for. Because we certainly around this table won't know which freaking pipe it is.
You gotta put that in that contract.
that's,
You know, everybody up
You
when we
fail,
get in the
you don't
boardroom,
count
they
it.
all get
You
stupid.
fail.
that's
Oh, we
exactly
got
what
no
I'm
hot
talking
water.
about.
I don't know where the pipe is.
The person that's up here should, one of the requisitions should probably be they're an engineer.
They should be an engineer.
So that, you know what, I don't know what pipe, but I'm gonna go get the drawings, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna figure out what pipe.
Oh, we don't have drawings. Then you better start drawing one. As you discover where the pipes are, start making
I'll give
one.
you a small example of just one thing. At the last meeting, I had asked about water, vending machines for water for the kids. You know why they want vending machines versus using the water fountains? And I know this to be a fact here. Because the piping here, this building is so big, and the water's not run a lot, you ever go to the water fountain and taste the water?
No, it tastes funny.
Well, let me tell you something. Water is not meant to sit stagnant in pipes, okay? And in this building, that happens a lot because nobody's using the water. And we respect that, a water fountain say, okay? So, therefore, go taste the water. It tastes like crap. The kids won't drink out of the water fountains because it doesn't taste like crap. It's a proven fact. If you run that water for 15, 20 minutes, it will taste good. But that's because you're actually cleaning out the pipes. Okay? That's just one little example about what happens. But it's the God's honest truth.
I'm writing this
It's the
down.
God's honest
I'm
truth.
gonna apply for a patent tonight that turns on a drinking fountain every 15 minutes.
No, you don't have to do that.
So we have fresh water.
You can put filters on, but the
Inside
bottom
it-
line though is if the
It's
water's not
just
flowing.
like in your bathrooms where they put the hot water circulator, so you
Circulator.
constantly have hot
Yeah,
water.
yeah,
They do that for fountain,
Oh, shit.
where it constantly runs. It takes the water right back to its source. and
So
just
it's
keeps
always
it-
no.
It just keeps it running.
But in all honesty, I mean, you know, it seems like a stupid thing to bring up, but it's a fact. If the water's not running, it's stagnant in the pipes. It's gonna taste like shit. Plain English. You know, that's why the kids don't wanna drink out of the
So,
water
Tom,
fountains.
back to your point though, is so with half agreeing, I mean, where do you find the solution in the middle? What's your
Well,
suggestion is that?
I don't know, but I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about all this crazy stuff over the years that we listened to up in that room. We heat a freaking building over there for 5 years, we don't even have any occupants. Oh, we don't know where the pipes are, we don't have any hot water, we don't know where the pipe, what the hell do we know? And we better hire somebody to know something. Because it's not complicated.
No, but that's maybe why you need a building engineer. Maybe
I think you're
that's
right.
part of the job description, is that this person is a building engineer, not somebody who could look at a spec and say, you wanna know where that pipe comes
Look
from?
at the
It
drawings.
comes from over here.
Right.
They have to be able to read the drawings. Because Lord knows we have enough drawings downstairs that tells you where everything is here. I've seen them with my own eyes. I don't know how maintained they are, but I know they exist.
But if she did, John.
I don't know, I get frustrated listening to all that crap upstairs. I mean, we gotta have somebody.
I can tell you right now, if nothing else, 81-2 is gonna buy a pretty decent engineer,
Definitely.
or somebody that can read
Even
a
if you
spec.
get somebody semi-retired.
You get a retired guy, a contractor.
But I agree with Tommy, though. We don't want a person that we're gonna put on our payroll with our benefits.
No.
Because what happens if that guy trips and falls down the stairs? Next thing you know, we got 81,000 on comp.
The only thing I do would say is that you gotta be some, I don't want this guy thinking he's a part-timer here. In other words, there's gotta be some, the reason why I just like the fact that the person only answers to us is that I don't wanna hear that, hey, Sunday's my time. If Sundays there's a problem here, you're here.
Right.
I mean, that's, and not that, hey, I'm only a contractor and I've got another contract with somebody else.
Well, this is the other thing I say. This whole thing makes me nuts, to be honest with you, but I don't say much about it. They all have company cars. Who gives a shit if you gotta come in Sunday? That's why you have our vehicle at your house. So who gives a rat's ass if you gotta come in Sunday? If not, park your freaking car in the parking lot Friday afternoon. I mean, really, I really think the whole maintenance thing up here is out of freaking control. Because,
System one.
I mean, you're talking, there's how many? 6
Just up here.
town cars going home every weekend.
Not from this building.
No.
How many are there?
More, not for that.
Town-wide, we got.
It's
No,
not
we're talking about this
They're
building.
Town-wide.
They're not
This building has 0
Not
cars.
this building, but the
maintenance
Board of
men
Ed.
running
Board of
around,
Ed.
Has
doing
how
a
many?
lot of things.
Every vehicle that we own.
How many do we have?
Every vehicle we own gets taken home by the person who's,
Do we have 6?
yeah,
So we don't have
And
to.
they drive them
store
home every weekend like their personal vehicle.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Use them on weekends.
And how often are they called in?
never. When it
I
snows
don't
out.
think we have 6 anymore. How many trucks do we have? Well, the food truck stays here, obviously.
You don't know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
We got 5.
There's gotta be at least 4 or 5 or
I
6.
think it's just 4.
Look, if there's not, then I mean, I see a lot of trucks with
To up here, teachers sneaking in the back door and all that crap. There's technology now that eliminates all these people. Global positioning in cars. Monday morning you call up a report, where's that car been all weekend?
You ain't never do
It's
that. You
cheap
can go to the
now.
PC and do it yourself.
It's cheap, it's on the internet, it doesn't cost you $20 a month per vehicle. But you know what it is? It's gonna end a good thing for everybody, so I don't think anyone's aggressively pursuing that kind of stuff.
Well, that's not
Snow
true.
plowing,
SNET has it.
when the car
gas
starts
company
up,
has it, water company
you're clocked
has it.
in. When it's parked at your house for 3 hours, you're not getting paid. There's
Basically,
technology
Let me just
now.
tell you how it works. Basically, for X amount of dollars, it'll ping the vehicle every 15 minutes. Okay, and that's the lower rate. They can ping the vehicle every 30 seconds if you want to, but you pay for the frequency of it, okay? But you have the technology right on your computer. You can even do it with an air card on the road and look up a vehicle to see where they're at. Then when you get back to the office, you can also run a report on that vehicle as to where it was all day. It tells you speed, tells you travel time, tells you how many stops they made, it color codes it. If they stop for 3 minutes, it's a certain color. If they stop for 20 minutes, it's a certain, it goes on and on.
If that's something that the board feels it's a low-cost solution to know where your vehicles are at all times. There's internet-based solutions to
Yeah,
that
and
are just,
I don't wanna harp on all the ill things, but I gotta say, when you're paying huge money, company vehicles, people, Joe Tribe, this, and you say, how come we have no hot water in the cafeteria that feeds 1,200 people? And we say, I don't know. That blows my freaking mind.
No, I think what
It blows my
mind-
freaking
no,
mind.
What blows my mind is when we were getting the answers from the ORL manager, that it's always been that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes it right. Who gives a shit if it's always been that way?
How come the ovens don't work? Remember, you brought it to me, the ovens weren't working on the bottom, they're only
So
working
why
on the
did we
top?
allow them to get away with that?
Oh, that was always like that. Those are the answers I was getting from the management of ORL that was in this building.
Maybe hire our
You
own
could have
guy,
fired them
contract
then,
guy,
you could
maybe
have
that's
put
the
the
way to go.
contract in.
And you know why we've
The
gotten them answers?
superintendent
Because
has
they've
the
been too
power to
comfortable
break
and
this contract
become
for
complacent.
non-performance.
Because they don't think we got no place to go.
That's the problem.
I just think when those people answer to a person, Vanessa's not spending 3 hours out of every day with her little pad doing these things. If she has issues, she talks to them, that's it, once in passing, or maybe every couple of days, meets with this person and says, here's my issues, you go fight the battles, but you're right, I mean, it should be simple, and the issues in the kitchen though, I mean, just, for record, I mean, it had become accepted by ORNL to the point where those issues never made it out until Ronnie brought them to everybody's attention,
And then we fixed it.
and then we fixed them.
So
But it was
like-
acceptable by ORNL standards, and whoever they were working with down there to say, things don't work, why didn't you fix them? And they said, oh, it didn't.
Nobody said that to them, they're not gonna do it, you're gonna need somebody proficient.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And you're gonna, then in your contract, I hope anything you put in, you don't do it in X amount of time, they're gonna charge you.